Okay, assalamu alaikum. Uh, Today I'm going to be teaching a fish. I'm going to teaching a man how to fish, and that man is you. So this is the fresh thing that you sent me, and I'm just going to go over my procedure, I guess. So as you can see here, I can zoom in really far. This is by frames. If I right click here, I can do show audio time units. I can zoom even further. So this is really good for really quick, really quick, precise edits. I can zoom in really far. Point you can actually see the wavelengths going up and down. Anyways, I'll just change it back to frames. Alright. Okay, that first click there. The first transition, boom, get that. Get this. And, well, first of all, I'm going to unlink this and unlink it so I can delete this stuff because that's actually useless. So what I just did is I separated this and I separated this. This is slow, right? So I'm going to make it 300%. See? Okay. Now I need to get some plops up in here. Boop. Plops. Where are the flip of the plops? Boop. Item drop sound effects. I don't like the pick up sound effect. I prefer the drop. It's very, very satisfying. Especially when you hold Q and a bunch of things drop. So what you'll notice that I did is that I did the first thing. It stayed for a while. This stayed for a little bit less. And then these other things appeared at the same speed. Okay, so this is how I did it, right? Those at the same speed. I'll link those later, but this, I want this to stay longer, so I do a frame hold. Frame hold options at playhead. So what this will do is that it'll make this whole thing just one picture, so I can make it as long as I want, and it won't progress the video. It's not a video anymore. It's a picture, right? I'll make this just a little shorter. And then just when it gets boring, you add the next thing. And then boom. Oh yeah, by the way, you want to cut this down so you just have the plop, right? Then you copy and paste that. Another frame hold here, because I want it to be slightly longer. Boom, boom. Oh, by the way, watch this at like double speed, because this might get long. Boop, boop. So the secret is to have lots and lots of coffee and to have a massive ego. You know, I'm the best at editing. I'm joking, I'm not. And I don't have a massive ego. I don't think I do. Alright, and these ones, yeah, I sped these up, didn't I? I'll just remove the start. So the first thing you hear, well, I'll keep like one. I'll keep one frame. Or no, and I'll just keep two. So you gotta watch for the frame when it comes in. You don't need to zoom in into audio time codes because pictures appear in frames. You don't need to zoom that far in for pictures. So boop. Okay, so it appears here. Boop. Okay, I like how this stays a little bit. It makes. Yeah, and for the last one, I did do a plop for this because it completely changes. Maybe you could do some like sound effects here. Like or like a whoosh. I don't know, but I'll actually. I know, nice stop motion, but. Okay, so as for the snaps, I might fix something after the snaps as well that I've not fixed yet, just for fun because I've got a bit of time. It's almost done. Okay, so here you fuck this. So these aren't even really synced, to be honest. Well, they are synced well enough, but I'll just move. First, I'll unlink this, and I'll just move it a little bit slightly back. You probably don't need to do this. I just want it to sync up. So there, it's synced. As soon as you in the middle of the snap, you gotta cut it, and you gotta cut out the bits that are from before. So here you get the snap. Maybe I'll add another frame. You get the snap, and then instantly you add this on. Oh, you add them both on. So as you can see, I can't move this into there because it'll take some of the sound away. So I move this down to another track, and then boom, you see? So the sound stays, but it actually moves. And you see how I said last time, you want to do 2 snaps, and you want to keep this camera in the same place because it looks choppy. I'm being very critical, but I'm sure you know that I'm just telling you the truth. I understand it's your first time. Anyway, same thing here. This is where the snap happens. This time it's actually synced well, so we don't have to mess around with that. Boop. So again, I like the audio, so I unlink it, I delete the video, I move the video down, and then I just move it, and then all of these I'll just move them back like this. Okay. And actually, I'll take some of this video away because it's too long, I would say. Yeah. Alright, and here, this is unprofessional, you see. This is like some kind of microphone bump. Let's just delete it. And it's too long anyway. See? If you did another snap, that may have been better, but yeah. This is very satisfying, all the clicks. And then here, we can just make this, boom, 200. Okay, and then I'll just decrease the volume on this a little bit, -10. Yeah, because if it's too loud, like imagine, who's gonna buy this? You see? So you want it to be very quiet, and the double speed makes it a lot louder, so it's good to quieten it down. Let's see what else. So this, I had a problem with this. I can't pinpoint it, but I had a problem with this intro. I like the click at the start. What if I... Obviously, it's all about experimenting. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. Let's see. Maybe it's a bit hasty. I don't know. Your call. There's something here I didn't like. You're gonna see. Wait. Don't worry about that. It's a motorbike. Here. Only a few frames, but I just want to see you bringing it in a little bit and then taking your hand away. This one I didn't like. It took way too long. See, that's already in place. The rest of that is just messing about. See? Boom. and I don't like the camera movements. If you can, try your best to keep the cameras for each scene, right? Keep the camera in the same place. Like here, you did a well enough job here, but there's some lights here. I know it's hard it's hard to control it, so that's why I said dim lighting might be good. But yeah, here it's good. Yep. Where was the thing I didn't like? See, in general, I just see some movement. If you have a tripod, you can buy one for like £18 on Amazon. I have an amazing one. Then I would recommend that. Not necessary, but it's probably a little bit better. Yeah, so here, this is the biggest issue with camera stabilization. Like, I understand you have to stand up, get the fan, get the things, whatever. But yeah, if you can just get a tripod, that would be much better. You know, I was thinking about this earlier too. What if for each thing you say, let's see, plop here, B450 M S2H, whatever, and then for the next one, plop, and you add another line. You say, box thing. I don't know what that is. Not even gonna guess. Next thing, triangle thing. Oop. Triangle. Oh, I did not mean that to do that. Oh, okay. Triangle. Boom. And then for each one, it appears, and then from the start, people know. Oh yeah, that's a B40M S2H. Wow, that's a box thing. You get me? So from the start, they'll know, and they'll be hooked. Especially if it's some really good specs. Maybe this. Here. So you just see the end of it. See? I know it's milliseconds. It's literal milliseconds. But it looks so much cleaner, and it's not incredibly difficult, especially for me. I'm working on a thing that's already edited, you know, so I love that. You ever have stickers, bro, you gotta peel them on camera. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I hope you will consider the things I said in this video. Now I'll just export it. Teaching bin Laden to fish. If you ever want to send something on Discord, you go on video more, and then you can mess with the bitrate. You can see file size 105. If you move it down real though, 12. I think you can only send like 8 in private messages, so put it on 1, that's 7. It's gonna be super bad. Otherwise I'll just put it on. Maybe I'll put it on 30. I don't know what 30 will do, but it increases the file. What if I put it on? What happens? Sure, I'm gonna send you a really big video, bro. And yeah, now export. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.